Hey there, it's Jason here from 4XPipSnager and 4X UTurn, and today is January 23rd, 2012. Okay, so anyway, today we had some long buys in the euro. We gotta have this line up here from long ago. Anyway, okay, so basically, when it gave the gap of opportunity right here and turned blue, it went up too far too fast. As you can see, okay, went up about 43 pips in about 20 minutes. Came back down. That is not a place to buy, but if you did buy, you suffered a bit, and then it came back up. And it's made you suffer for a few hours, then it took off up again. Again, when it created the opportunity to buy here, did not pull back into the trigger line, not until way up here. Okay, so it's kind of crazy. Anyway, gave you a few buys up in here, and as you can see, they've been totally respecting the trigger line. This total grind up here, going nowhere, pull back, few pips, few pips. Yeah. Anyway, you could have bought some dips here and made some money. But all day, since basically 3 o'clock, it told you down, right down here, do not sell this market. If you do, bad luck happened to you. Okay, let's look at the 1 minute. We'll take the auto scroll off. Do. Okay. Yeah, same thing. See, zing down. It came at 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's like didn't give us the opportunities here to, any pullbacks. So it came down 17 pips really quick. Never really gave you the opportunity to sell there. So there's no trade in here. Definitely no trade there. It was too close to support. There was no buy here. It was blocking the filter. And nothing here either. Nothing here either. So there was no scalp trades today again. Geez, really sucking for the scalp trades in these last few weeks of this year. In 2012, I guess we could say. Now let's look at the pound here. The pound would have gave you some sells in here. Didn't go too far. It turned around, went the other way. Now, the only place you could have bought dips was in here and in here. And then in the U.S. session, yeah, you couldn't buy a dip here because we had it bouncing off of resistance. You see that? No buying the dip here. You'd have to wait for it to clear this to buy it, and we don't trade like that. We buy dips, ladies and gentlemen. So your first only dip you could have bought was in here somewhere, which would have not gave you very many pips, just 10 pips. Very, very slow in this no news Monday U.S. market. Okay, let's look at the Swissy now. Okay, Swissy looks same as Euro, came crashing down. You could have sold there and there. See, same thing. Identical in an opposite way. Did not pull back in the trigger line and could have just gave you sells, along the way. See how it didn't quite respect the trigger line. Instead, it bounced off of the trend line in here, as you can see. Okay, so that's it for PipSnager. Let's take a look at UTurn. Okay. Well, that's a weird looking W, but I don't know if I'd classify that as a W. But even if you did, oh, we're looking at the daily. Okay. Sorry, little mistake there. I was looking at the daily from last week. As you can see, we're still pushing higher here. Okay, we had a kind of like on a slant W here. So if you did get long here, you made about 100 pips or so. And then in the pound, the pound is on the weekly. Let's get into the daily. Yeah, it didn't do anything. This is crisscross kissing action. There was no trade here today. And that's basically it for the setups for today. Thanks for listening and watching and learning. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.